Why? Because you're satisfied, right? You're satisfied. You've already had that need met. Okay. So that sort of systematic declaration of manifesting, I already have what I want, even though you don't have it, but you're trying to live in the feeling that you do have it, and you're saying that to the universe. That No, I'm getting a no on that. That doesn't really work so well. I mean, it may work for some, but it's not, as we know, manifesting is not a one size fits all. That to me doesn't work, because the universe is like, yeah, okay, she's good. He's good over there. Yep, see ya. I'm going to go give this to somebody else who's on their knees, excuse me, begging for whatever it is that this person's saying they already have. Okay. So that doesn't seem to work. But if you remove the blockages that where you don't believe in yourself, and I'm not talking about conscious mind, I'm talking about internal blockages, you can practically manifest things without having to even think about it, without having to ask for it. It's like the universe automatically picks it up and they send you a new laptop to your front door. Okay. So this was, not only was this amazing, right? And I'm so grateful. You have to send gratitude for anything you manifest. That's very, very important. And you also have to continue on your spiritual journey. You have to fuse the financial gain, or the gain of whatever it is you're trying to manifest, with your spiritual journey. Meaning, I'm a millionaire now. I forget about, the CTT. I'm speaking in terms of me. Forget about the CTT and helping people and doing readings and all that. No, guess what's not going to happen for me? Okay, I'm not going to manifest anything. In fact, Spirit just told me I will go into reverse. So I'll have negative things happening to me to keep me in line,
You'll
to
have a
make
$5 million
sure.
bill when you get $1 million because it wants to set
Right,
you
right,
back, you know?
right. So not $1 million is too much money. Like $100 is a lot of money to me. But you see what I mean. So Spirit will say, yeah, okay, she's getting a smackdown because we already see that her belief system and her intention doesn't matter what you say with your conscious mind. It's about what you will do and your true intention. And they'll keep you in line by making a lot of things hard for you so that you will stay on that path, and they will delay your manifestation. But so that's one thing, is you have to fuse the two together, and your intentions have to be pure. And the second thing, which is extremely important to manifesting, is that you have to have this belief within yourself that you are powerful, you are part of source, and that you can manifest anything that you want to. Now, I don't know if it will manifest over and above the need. That's where the problem is. But it's certainly a step in the right direction. So I thought today that we could work on our belief system, our belief in ourselves. Is everybody, and by the way, because I'm on my phone, I'm not going to be able to see the chat really, only when they pop up. So, because I haven't been able to figure out my login on this laptop, and my husband isn't here right now. Why?
Ah,
Because he's on the school run racing to get our kid to school, who's only like, I don't know, an hour late. Right. So he's gone, and normally he would do the login. Anyway, so
all right. I got
yeah,
to
that's
note
what I
that
thought
I
would
have spotty
manifest.
internet this morning. So if I drop, I'll be right back and I'll log into my phone also. So I've got it prepared, ready to go just in case.
Mm, mm, fantastic. I had to take a drink of tea. So let's work on easily and joyfully manifesting the optimum ability to have positive, how would we say that? Positive belief system? No, believe in ourselves that we are powerful. That's what it is. Is everybody good with that?
We might need some
Okay.
more tweaking. The goal is to eradicate the negative belief system around yourself so that you are able to embrace the power that your optimal belief system allows you to ascend to. Well, not ascend, we don't want to say ascend, but achieve on this plane. So the people say easily and joyfully trust ourselves, but believe in ourselves.
Well, trust and believe. That's a good point. Diana, you haven't been here for a few weeks. And then just quickly, another CTT session, I had to share this um with somebody in our group who unfortunately has a drug addiction. Okay, but getting better, one CTT at a time, right? Everything's a process. This is not a magic wand. We're just going to wave the wand and wow, no, you're no longer an alcoholic or drug addict or smoker or emotional eater, whatever, right? It's a process. However, what we got for her was fascinating because she has so much anxiety, and the reason she has so much anxiety, this is why she has to fix the anxiety. It's self-medicating, but she has so much anxiety because her soul learned many lifetimes ago that when she was some sort of insect in a forest and the forest caught on fire, or where she was, the wooded area caught on fire through, I think it was a lightning strike, whatever reason. And she just kind of sat there looking around like, oh, what am I, I see red stuff, I feel heat, and she burns. Okay. And her soul learned that, hey, life is hard. And the only way to get through your lifetime is to run. You run. And so every lifetime or most subsequent lifetimes after that lifetime of the insect caught in the fire was running. And that's, and what you do is you set up the retriggering factors in this current lifetime and all the lifetimes. So she had traumatizing events from a very young age that caused her that the only way she knew how to survive and be here on the earth plane was to run. And that's what she does. So I'm always trying to escape. Okay. Escape, running and escape mentally. So physically, she couldn't run away from where she was because it was in a very traumatic home, right? You can't just run away. Where the hell are you going to go? The streets? Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. No. How are you going to escape the situation? Well, you're going to run with your consciousness. Okay. And so her conscious mind was always on the run. She's gone. She's out of here. See you later, suckers. She's gone. All we see is dust. And this is what
Easily,
the drug use was doing.
easily and joyfully trust and believe in our optimal selves, I said. There's a couple others. Easily and joyfully
So,
manifest the ability to believe and trust in our inner power.
okay, so let's do easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to trust, no, to believe that we are powerful and to trust that statement. Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right, if there's anybody new here and you don't know how to tap, you need to raise your hand.
Yeah, there's one
Somebody
person
here
new
will
here.
help
Let's
you.
go ahead. Go ahead, Diana. Show us how we tap. We repeat with me and we tap like Diana is not showing us how to tap.
Oh, well, that's okay. So you're going to use bilateral arm tapping. Oh, here she is.
There she is.
I see her popping up. Here we go. Oh, I don't see your picture though.
She's there. Great. Tapping bilaterally like that,
Excellent. Thank you.
joyfully and optimally. Thank you, Diana.
Okay. So where you should be is you should be where Mr. Reality is. By the way, thank you for hosting this morning and thanks
Sure,
for being
let's.
here as always. So you need to be where Mr. Reality is. All right. Once you open, do not leave until we close. Okay. If you do not think you can stay the whole CTT session, then please don't attempt it. Also, if you suffer with seizure activity, predisposed to seizures, you've had seizures before, or there's a possibility that you may have a seizure, do not do the CTT. Okay. it really wires the brain and hyperstimulates the brain, and it causes this rewiring in the brain. It will cause you to have a seizure, as we know. And please just don't attempt it until you have clearance from your doctor. Mind you, if you go to your doctor and you tell them that you're bilateral tapping, they'll admit you to the psych unit. So I don't know which is worse, but just don't do it. Okay. If you have seizures, don't do it. All right. And somebody who wasn't able to close last week ended up having a hellish day, right? With all sorts of negative problems. Well, as we probed into that, it's because she didn't close properly. And there was also a problem with, she was doing some salt cleansing as well. And if you're cleansing with salt and sage and all of that, we now know that you have to fill in the space with optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment, gratitude, self-love. Okay. Whenever you're doing a removal, you need to fill in this space. All right. So let's go. Let's open. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum. What am I doing? An optimum, an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as an optimum Faraday cage,
an
etheric
optimum
Faraday
Faraday
cage,
cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh, by the way, the manifestation words, Liz, why haven't you posted them on Patreon yet? Well, because I met with our friend yesterday who's who's composing all of this. And I wanted to sort of make sure we had the wording right before I put it out there. Because every week it seems like we have to add something to it. So I've got another draft and I will post that today. I promise. Okay. The second part of the opening, treasures. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use, and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, and the last part of the opening, which is the most important part, it's the optimum activation of the spiritual helpers and divine teams. Okay, so whenever you're doing any sort of removal, I think you should, in my personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, you need to have this optimum activation of the spiritual helper divine team. When you're calling on things, entities that are not directly emotionally invested in your life and your outcomes, okay, I find that that is not as sufficient as calling in your own personal spiritual helpers and divine team. You may not know who they are. Who cares? Right? But they have a vested interest in your outcome. Archangel Michael, no. Other entities out there on the internet, Bashar, all that stuff, no. Okay. It's about who is closely aligned to yourself. Okay. That's the method I use. And I think that's probably the safest method. All right. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability
the optimum ability
to activate all of our spiritual helpers and
to
divine teams.
to activate all of our spiritual helpers and divine team.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
They will transport it into the spirit world.
And they will transmute it into white light positive karma.
And they will transmit it into white light positive karma.
Back into the universe.
Back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right. That was the opening. I'm getting a little tongue-tied today. So we're going to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to believe that we are powerful
and trust
and to trust. Yes. Perfect. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest.
Easily and joyfully manifest.
The optimum ability to believe in our power.
The optimum ability to believe in our power.
And to trust that power and that statement.
And to trust that power and that statement.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's all take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done.
I got anger. What did you get?
Chills.
Mm-hmm. The anger is from what? You mean I don't believe in myself? That's what I got. Like, what? I believed I was this powerful being. Now Liz is telling me that I'm not. And now we're going to get all this information that we're not powerful beings. I'm angry. I thought I was powerful, but actually now I'm having to do more work. Let's see what we get. And the chills is like, I always find like goosebumps and chills are your truth meter, right? So,
the
when
shame
you
and feel honest, right?
Yeah. So let's tap on that. Very good, by the way. Let's tap. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There is a part of all of us that knows how to.
Let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
We don't believe that statement.
We do not believe that statement.
Our conscious minds are already made up.
Our conscious minds are already made up.
Our egos will protect us.
Our egos will protect us.
They supply us with our belief systems.
They supply with our belief systems.
And there's no need to look on the inside.
And there's no need to look on the inside.
I'm angry.
I am angry.
I don't want to look inward.
I do not want to look inward.
This is going to wreck a lot of things that I have believed in the past.
This is going to wreck a lot of things that I have believed in the past.
I don't like untangling what I thought was true.
I do not like untangling what I thought was true.
This is going to be a big process.
This is going to be a big process.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I got something to do with the throat. What did you get?
Yeah, I got a pain in my throat, but I saw a wall of snow globes with tornadoes inside of them. So we don't have the power to control this, and it's all nature.
Ah, the power of the universe is more powerful than us.
Mm-hmm. And all those
Okay.
snow globes are different past lives that we see on the wall.
Oh dear. I wonder how many fall off the shelf and break.
Yeah, all of them.
So
That's how they all
what I got was this throat thing, that our throats are vulnerable. We have a vulnerability in the throat. We don't speak our truth. Like, we don't speak our authentic selves. We're too busy trying to mask and placate.
Steel
That's
neck
what I got.
warmers. We should sell.
Right. So let's see what we get. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
Oh, we don't believe in the things that we say.
We do not believe in the things that we say.
We say them just to sound powerful.
We say them just to sound powerful.
But there's a complete contradiction going on the inside.
But there is a complete contradiction going on in the inside.
It's an ongoing war.
It's an ongoing war.
Our conscious mind and ego versus our subconscious and soul.
Our conscious mind and ego versus our subconscious and soul.
We do not speak the truth about who we are.
We do not speak the truth about who we are.
The universe is more powerful than we are.
The universe is more powerful than we are.
We don't even make a dent in this lifetime.
We do not even make a dent in this lifetime.
I'm angry that I have to do all this work.
I'm angry that I have to do all this work.
I thought I was close to being finished.
I thought I was close to being finished.
And now I've got a whole new thing to unravel.
And now I've got a whole new set of things to unravel.
Yeah. Wait, what else? I have
the universe is more powerful than me.
The universe is more powerful than me. I have low self-esteem.
I have low self-esteem.
That's how I survive and operate.
That's how I survive and operate.
I use it as a coping mechanism.
I use it as a coping mechanism.
I don't want to be powerful.
I do not want to be powerful.
I like to play the victim.
I like to play the victim.
That's where I get my power from.
That's where
Mm.
I get my power from.
What else?
Others are triggered by my truth, so I remain silent.
Ooh, others are triggered by my truth, so I remain silent. That was excellent. What else?
I
I'm
forgot the
triggered.
power that I had on this plane,
I forgot the power that I had or that is accessible to me on this plane. I
or that's
cannot
acceptable to me on
access.
this plane.
I cannot access that power.
I cannot access that power.
It is hidden from me.
It is hidden from me.
I cannot seem to connect with my soul.
I cannot seem to connect with my soul.
I don't know where to find it.
I don't know where to find it.
Okay, my throat is very tight now. Let's finish this round. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. My throat is so tight. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I had a very sharp pain in the front of my head during that round. What did you get?
I just got this vision of seafaring, like a group of people 8 or 9 thousand years ago going out into the ocean, not knowing where they're going. Like they were
Yeah,
afraid of that exploration into the unknown.
absolutely. Because, we can't find our soul. And that's a big problem. I always heard this, oh, you need optimum alignment of mind, body, and soul. I'm like, mate, I can't even I can't even find my soul. What are you on about? Right. So and a lot of people have trouble with that. And is finding your soul. So you're all going to have to find a way to connect to your soul. And you may have to do that through artwork or making something or meditating or
Duct tape.
tapping duct tape. But what you can do, even if you want to communicate to your soul, you can actually use a round of CTT to do that. There's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum communication to my soul, where I want to tell my soul, blah, blah, blah. Right? And part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. And you keep going and you finish out that round. Okay. That is one way you can communicate. You can communicate by doing hypnotherapy, but it's very important to find a modality where you can connect with your soul. Okay. Somebody says, I have dreams of driving off a cliff, and I always think this is how I die. Then the dream ends. The last time I jumped out of the car. But that's how fear, right? That's highlighting your fear. And that also is like, I'm running out of time. I'm in a hurry. Why isn't this moving faster? So that was a good point. Okay, so you got lost at sea. Let's see what else we get. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I'm running out of time.
I am running out of time.
I fear that this will end before I can accomplish what I need to.
I fear that this will end before I accomplish what I need to.
I'm so lost.
I am so lost.
I'm confused.
I am confused.
I don't know where to find this information.
I do not know where to find this information.
I don't have time to look and research.
I do not have time to look and research.
I'm just going to stay stagnant.
I am just going to stay stagnant.
I'm not going to worry about my ascension.
I am not going to worry about my ascension.
I'm in a good place,
I'm in a good place,
and therefore I will stop looking.
and therefore I will stop looking.
What else?
I will evolve in the next lifetime.
I will evolve in the next lifetime. What else?
I am limited. I am small.
I am limited. I am small. Why even try to force my way through the system?
Why am I trying to force my way through the system?
I'm scared of piercing the layers.
I am scared of, afraid of piercing the layers.
What if I come across things I don't like?
What if I come across things I don't like?
What else?
I am afraid of who I will become if I access my own internal power.
I am afraid of who I will become if I am accessing my own internal power. That's a good one. What else?
The universal door is locked while we're down here.
You're not kidding. The universal door is locked while we are down here, and they've thrown away the key.
And they have thrown away the key.
It's like we've been beamed into the Hunger Games arena.
It's like we've
Oh
been
my!
beamed into the Hunger Games arena and we have to
And we
fend for
have to.
ourselves.
Yeah, there we go. You and I were going to say the same thing. And we have to fend for ourselves with no way of knowing how to do it. Let's close this round out. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I'm keeping my wisdom to myself as it gives me a competitive edge. What did you get?
It's very strange. First, I got this percussive like beat of the ground. I thought it was an earthquake, but it wasn't an earthquake. It was more like just repetition of like the ground shaking beneath me. And then in front of me, there's like a glass curtain that encompasses my entire field of view. So we can see what's on the other side of the curtain, but we can't pass that barrier without changing our vibration.
Exactly. It's like we know that it exists, right? The power to, or the ability to be powerful, but how do we access it? Like it seems like smoke and mirrors. And how come some people can access their power and this firm belief system and be successful because of it, and we can't?
Right.
It's like you're reaching out and you're trying to grab it, but you just can't.
It's out of phase.
That's a good one. It was really good. And then I got that something came in that was, I'm going to keep all my wisdom and knowledge to myself because that makes me more powerful. But the problem with that is that that's not a good intention, right? So don't forget, the universe can bypass your conscious mind and see your intentions, right? They don't care about the conscious mind that much.
Right. Your
right?
motivation.
That's nothing. In the grand scheme of what we're doing, that's nothing. So they bypass. So you can pretend to have good intentions, or maybe even with your conscious mind, you can say and try to convince yourself that you have good intentions. But if you have a hidden agenda, which is my wisdom, my knowledge will make me more powerful and have an edge over you, and I'm not going to help you, guess what? The universe is going to pick up on that. You better believe. The biggest misconception that a lot of people have is that their thoughts are private. Okay. You guys should see my, yeah,
Any
right,
remote viewer can
right,
tell you that's not true.
right. You're a sitting duck for a remote viewer. I'm telling you, nothing is private. Not your intentions, not your belief systems, your past mistakes, your thought systems, anything, your manipulation tactics, whatever you're doing behind that conscious mind curtain, right, is all revealed to the universe. They know. So let's keep working our way through and see what we get. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I am going to keep all of my wisdom and knowledge to myself.
I'm going to keep all of my wisdom and knowledge to myself.
That gives me power and a competitive edge.
That gives me the power and a competitive edge.
I use this as a manipulation tool.
I use this as a manipulation tool.
I'm smarter than they are.
I am smarter than they are.
I don't believe we're all in this together.
I do not believe we're all in this together.
I will not help another being
I will not help another being
if it means that I am taken down a notch or two in the competition.
if it means that I will
Be taken down a notch or two.
be taken down a notch or two on the competition.
What else?
I cannot pierce the veil in front of me.
I cannot pierce the veil in front of me.
I don't know how to
believe that
change my vibration.
I don't know how to change my vibration. I believe that the power exists.
I believe that the
Power exists,
power exists,
but I just cannot seem to reach it.
but I just cannot seem to use it.
Why is it hidden from me?
Why is it hidden from me?
I should have grabbed it a long time ago
I should have grabbed it a long time ago.
with all the work that I've put into this.
Excuse me. The work that I put into this.
Yawning is good, by the way.
Yawning, burping, tingling, any pain or tightness.
tingling.
If you have that, please let us know in the chat. If you feel any physical ailments or malaise at this point, those are interesting for Liz and I to read so that we can tune into them and find out what you're experiencing.
Exactly. What else? Anything else for this round?
I am afraid of becoming my own optimum self.
I'm afraid of becoming my own optimum self. I don't want to have that power. It's too much responsibility.
I do not want to have that power. It's too much responsibility. I don't feel worthy.
I don't feel worthy. People will rely upon me.
People will rely upon me.
I don't want to be their leader.
I do not want to be their leader.
I don't want to be the shining example.
I don't want to be the shining example.
They just have to find out the hard way like I did.
They have to find out the hard way like I did.
I don't care about the karma.
I don't care about the karma.
Anything else?
I'm afraid my tower will get knocked down and I'll have to start anew.
Oh no, I'm afraid that that's funny. My tower will get knocked down and I will have to start anew. Oh my goodness. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I got very strongly I know what I need and the universe does not. What did you get?
I got like when you drop a rock into the water and it dopplers out. We can never see the end of that ripple. So the action we take,
So,
we only see the first part,
um,
but not the rippling out effect.
so that came up in a CTT session in the past week, right?
Wow.
Which is, yeah, that's amazing you said that, which is you don't see the full impact that you're making at the time you're making it, because that impact has a ripple effect and it goes on even long after you've left the earth plane. And in this particular case, the guy was a teacher.
Wow.
He was a coach at a very good school, and he high performing team, and he also, mentors them and things like that. And he did not understand. So there was something about he didn't understand the amount of power and impact he had on his students, because when they grow up to have children and things like that, they're going to pass on that value system to their own children,
Right.
and they will always look back that he taught them that. But he didn't understand that, so he actually did not have a lot of confidence within himself that what he was doing was impactful, and we had to remove that. So that was amazing that you came up with that. And a lot of times we think, and what that translates to me as is, a lot of times we think that, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm irrelevant, so why bother anyway? But every little thing that you do, it counts. And
Looks
it may just be your job or something, right? But it counts.
looks like
So,
Christine, Dawn Marie, and Nancy have headaches and eye tension, eyes watering. Dawn is feeling shaky.
uh-oh. Fear.
Fear is the
Fear.
mind killer.
Fear is, they fear their own power. They fear it. Pressure in the back of my neck and the base of the skull. Jeez. Okay, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I don't realize my impact.
I don't realize my impact.
It will be here long after I leave the earth plane.
It will be here long after I leave the earth plane.
And because I don't see the physical results immediately,
And because I don't see the physical results immediately,
I am not interested.
I am not interested.
I benefit myself only.
I benefit myself only.
I fear how powerful I can actually become.
I fear how powerful I can become.
I don't know what to do with it.
I do not know what to do with it.
It frightens me.
It frightens me.
I will have to solve all of my problems.
I what?
I will have to resolve.
I will
I'm
have
going to
to
change it
resolve
to
all of my
resolve.
problems.
And I like my problems.
And I like my problems. They're my security blanket.
They're my security blanket. Exactly. What else? I like living in trauma.
I like living in trauma.
Sorting out problems is what I know to do.
Sorting out problems is what I know to do.
I've been doing it my entire life.
I've been doing it my entire life.
If problems are not standing in my way,
If problems are not standing in my way,
that means I will have to go on a path of self-discovery.
that means I will have to go on a path of self discovery.
I don't want to know who I am
I do not want to know who I am
and all the opportunities I've missed.
and all the opportunities I've missed.
What else?
If I empower myself, I can't be there to help and listen to other people's problems.
If I empower myself, I cannot be there to help and listen to other people's problems. I won't want to be there.
I won't want to be there.
I will become hedonistic.
I will become too
Hedonistic. Just
hedonistic
yeah, just wanting to have fun. All me all the time.
than wanting to have fun all me all the time.
I'll become too self-absorbed.
I will become too self-absorbed.
I will escape and isolate.
I will escape what?
And isolate.
And isolate myself. My nose is running. Boy.
What else?
I'll live on my own private island.
Well, we're coming to visit.
No, it's private. There's a security system.
I'm going to live on my own private island, and I will stop the soul ascension process.
And I will stop the soul ascension process.
By cutting out people from your life.
By cutting out people from my life.
I do not learn from them.
I do not learn from them.
And I do not grow from my soul contracts with them.
And I do not grow from my soul contract with them.
Anything else? We'll finish this one out. My throat is tight.
Yeah,
that part of our beings are willing. You've got a runny nose.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
The rest of us now. It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it. It is done.
So be it. It is done. My throat is on fire. Feels like I'm in a fire and there's like smoke all around. Man. Burping, coughing, eyes watering.
That's good. Like an inferno?
Buzzing.
That's good. That's good that you're having that reaction. Okay, so we need to look into that. So what is causing that reaction? Congestion. My nose hurts. Pressure everywhere. Watery eyes. Oh my God. Okay. Let me look into that. I will turn dark if I'm powerful. I will use it to manipulate and turn dark. Okay. Let's tap. See how we go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There is a part of all of us that knows how to.
Let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
I will turn dark.
I will turn dark.
If I am powerful.
If I am powerful. When I am powerful.
When I am powerful. Being powerless keeps me humble and kind.
Being powerless keeps me humble and kind.
I don't know where this came from. I can't really stand people.
I cannot really stand people.
But I have to live with them for now.
But I have to live with them for now.
I will end up having bad intentions.
I will end up having bad intentions.
I will remove myself from all the worries in the world.
I will remove myself from all the worries in the world.
I don't care about the impact I will make.
I do not care about the impact I will make.
I just care about me.
I just care about me.
Anything else? I'm not looking at the ripple effect.
I am not looking at the ripple effect.
I'm only looking at the here and now.
I am only looking at the here and the now.
I can't realize this power.
I cannot realize this power.
And I don't want to.
And I do not want to.
I like the truth that I have created for myself now.
I like the truth that I have created for myself in the here and now.
In the here and now. And I'm not interested in the real truth.
And I'm not interested in the real truth.
Okay, I felt that leave. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing and information permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Yeah, I felt that leave. It's much better now. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Everybody feeling good? I felt that. It was like, bang. I don't want to know this truth. I like the truth that I'm in now, and I don't want to know the new truth. Yeah, clear.
It was
Here
the
we
ripples.
Go. It was. It was your ripples. It's all your fault. All right, let's close. Optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment, gratitude, self-love, and the ability to believe. No, it has to be healthy belief and the ability to have a healthy belief in our power and trust and know it. Okay. I don't know why George is giving me those words, but that's what we've got. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There is a part of all of us that knows how to.
Easily and joyfully manifest.
Easily and joyfully manifest.
Optimum guidance.
Optimum guidance.
Positive emotional fulfillment.
Positive emotional fulfillment.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Self-love.
Self-love.
And the ability to believe in our power.
And the ability to believe in our power.
To trust that power.
To trust that power.
And to know that power.
And to know that power.
In all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
In all of those wonderful spaces that we have just opened up.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love.
Our minds, bodies, and spirit are receiving the love.
Healing, information, permission.
Healing, information, permission.
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Wow, that was excellent today, guys. I
That
really
was great.
appreciate it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Liz, and
thank
thank you
you.
everybody out there.
Thank you.
If there's one person that missed, and so I hope that you listen and I hope that you close, you can always go back and listen to other CTT sessions, not live, but recorded, and do those. And that's an excellent opportunity for you to expand your consciousness and get better. We'd like to thank you and wish you a great week. And now Liz is going to hold for questions, as am I.